These people hated to see you happy. They just had to disturb your peace by all means, and they couldn't do it one on one. So they had to group up and get such and so to go up against you because they had one thing in common, you, and they couldn't stand you. And I know that sounds really ugly and rude to say because you love everybody. You treat everybody with kindness. And for these people to go out of their way to try to bring you down and you're just one person, it felt like it wasn't fair. But they know the kind of power that you have, they don't have it. Regardless of their title, regardless of whatever it is that they have materialistic wise, you have more than them. Even if it's not money or, this and that. Your happiness and your peace, you can't put a price tag on that. And these people knew that. This is Conscious Court back with another video. This is my second one for today or tonight. And I'm going to be talking about like the workplace and, family and friends and this and that. Like anybody that went up against you. Like, yeah, so stay tuned. I hope you can resonate with the video. If so, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, do all of that. Let's get straight into the video. When you signed up to work at that job, you didn't sign up for all the extra stuff that they brought your way. You wanted to do your job, make your money, go home. You know what I'm saying? Be nice to the people that come in, your customers, your coworkers, all of that. You just wanted to have a good day, make your money, and go home. And for some people, that bothered them because a lot of people look at work like a social gathering, like it's a next level outside of high school. Like they might have not went to college, they might have not even finished high school. So whenever all of these people got together, it's like, oh, my friend, oh, let's be friends. I don't have anything to do at the house, so I'm going to go to work and, just go talk. And, I might do a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you just trying to do your job so you can go home. You got half of your stuff already done, already knocked out. So whenever it's time to go home, this is a breeze, you can just go. And these people couldn't stand that. They try to keep up with your pattern. And there was no competition. You was just trying to get your work done so that you can go home. And once these people realized that they couldn't keep up with your energy, that's when they decided to try to bring you down. And they did it by all means. They didn't even care what they had to do, what they tried. They text their coworkers after work, after hours, trying to bring you down. They went home and wrote down on their notepads, not their affirmations, not their dreams, not their goals. No, they wrote down how to bring you down. And that's so childish, bro. Because at the end of the day, they can't bring us down. We're happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might have come a time when we got aggravated or a little bit mad, but it wasn't like to the point where we would show out, you know what I'm saying, and cause a whole scene and give them what they wanted. We would never give them the reaction and the satisfaction that they wanted. So that just made them even more madder. When you're a chosen one, you're given the spirit of discernment. So you know how to read a room. You know when somebody's jealous of you. You know when somebody, has a crush on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know what's going on. And you don't even have to look. Like, you don't even have to, laser look at the situation. Like, you can have your head held down and still know what's going on around you. And that confuses them. Like, they have to watch your every move. But here you are. You already know what they're going to do. You're already 10 steps ahead of them. So it's like, what do we do with a person like that? Nothing. You should have did nothing from the jump. You should have just left us alone. But they can't do that. They don't understand how to leave somebody alone because they're so used to chaos and confusion and destruction. Like, we're not. We're the total opposite. So once you're the opposite of them, they're going to feel some type of way about that. I remember being at work. When I clocked in, I was preparing to clock out. So I would go ahead and do all my night work and, this and that and, talk to the customers. I already had all my work done, so I was doing extra stuff. And it wasn't like I was trying to compete or look like this person, look like that person. No, none of that. I was just ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? And these people, it's like they never want to go home. It's like they could live at work. Not me. I'm sure you feel the same way. Like, I got stuff to do at the house. And I used to get so aggravated because Like, I wouldn't get aggravated at what they were doing. I would get mad because I felt like me having to work was pulling me away from what I really wanted to do. So I would go outside and listen to the word. Like, I kid you not. I would go outside and listen to Diamond Royal Ministry. I would go out there and listen to what's his name? Jordan the Chosen One, Amber, all of everybody. I would just go out there and go listen to the word, and it would calm me down. And it got to the point where it's like, what am I doing? Like, I'm listening to these videos every single day. And yes, I'm shy. Like, I'm a really shy person. And, I'm lit or whatever. Like, once I'm cool, like, once I know you, I can open up to you. So this is a whole different ball game for me. I'm not used to opening up and sharing my feelings, but whenever they would aggravate me at work, I had to listen to the word. It got to the point where they was like, no headphones while you're at work. And so I told them, I was like, okay, so I'm a manager. Can I have my headphones before everybody else comes in? Yeah, okay. When I go outside, can I listen to my headphones? Yeah, okay. So why can't I have my headphones? Like, they would get mad at me, but I mean, it's the truth. So with me saying that, I'm saying that to say they will do anything to try to disturb your peace. Even if it don't make sense, they will do it just to make you mad. But it didn't work. It doesn't matter. I go in the bathroom. I'm telling you, I would go in the bathroom and listen to the word. I would go in the bathroom and go pray. Like, God, did you see what they just did? Like, and yeah, so that's a little bit about me. Off of me. But it got to the point where God was like, Courtney, what are you doing? You need to quit. And I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah, quit. So I quit, and I'm still in my hometown or whatever. So I would run into these people. They look sad and this and that. I can guarantee you, once you leave a job, it's totally different. The customers probably stop showing up. The coworkers, they ain't got nobody to throw their stones at. They ain't got nobody to pick on. They ain't got nobody to bother. So now they lame. I'm sorry. So now they just quiet in there looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, guess what? The chosen one is still happy, still praising God, despite what's going on. You may not have everything you want. You may not have everything you need financially. But when God tells you to do something, you do it. These jobs were designed to take you away from yourself. It's kind of like school also. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, some of the jobs require, you to go to school and get your education and, all of that. But for me, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was taking me away from me. And I couldn't really be me because everybody was so jealous and so envious and trying to clock my tea. Like, and I could care less what they had going on. And I'm sure y'all feel the same way. But what is it? Needless to say, whenever God delivers you from a situation, a job, a friend, a family member, anybody, whenever he delivers you from them, do not go back. Because if you go back, it's going to be 10 times worse. I promise you. I've tried it. I've bumped my head a couple of times, and I can tell you that's true. Once he delivers you from somewhere, do not go back. It's not worth it. These people teamed up against you because they felt like numbers mattered, not realizing you had the best person on your side. You still have the best person on your team. It doesn't matter what they do to you. Weapons may form, but they will never prosper. So with that being said, I just want you to know you are a very strong person and you have to keep going despite, who turns on you, who you lose, what you yada, 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 all of that. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep going. The journey isn't easy. I can tell you that from experience. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Back in the day, whenever somebody would disrespect me, you know what I'm saying? I'll be quiet, but you know what I'm saying? Them thoughts and, my mouth, at the same time, it may, I might, but as time go by and more people try to push your buttons, you kind of get used to it and you learn how to ignore it and you just, you grow. You just learn, you have to grow. with this whole journey. You can't stay stuck and stagnant. You have to learn from your previous mistakes and you have to keep going. But this is Conscious Court. Like I said, back with my second video for today. I pray that everybody has a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And like, share, and subscribe if anything resonates with you. Thank you for listening. Yeah.